Hey there, welcome into the Ben Maynard program. It is Friday night and we are live. Yes, we are once again on March the 1st. I don't know what significance that is, but it's March the 1st. So welcome in. A little bit of housekeeping to take care of. As a reminder, this program is available on multiple podcast platforms like Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Spotify. And if you just can't resist this right here, and you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment. All right? I appreciate that. Last but not least, follow me on Instagram, simply Ben Maynard Program. So with that, there are plenty of ways to take in this show for your dancing and listening pleasure. And with that, it is Friday night and we are live. Yes, we are. Once again, back at it. Had to do it. Having a lot of fun doing these Friday night live shows. It's just a kick in the pants. There's nothing special about them except that it's just you and it's me for an hour or so. And we're just going to have some fun. Tonight, well, as always, we have the MALORT Challenge. Yes, we do. So if you call in, I'm going to take a shot. And I've got my Mr. Spock shot glass right here, just like I said I would. It's been sitting here all week. Hasn't been washed out. So whatever's left over from last week is still in the bottom of that shot glass. So again, the MALORT Challenge. So call in, and if you call in, I take a shot. All right. We are going to do a little bit of 80s trivia. So if you call in and you get the answer right, you know it. It's time to drink. And then we're also going to do something a little bit new, a new segment. Introduced. I have to credit my brother for this one. He mentioned it last week when him and Catherine crashed in the studio. He said we should do Stump the Chump. So who's the chump? Right here. Yes, right here. I'm the chump. So if you call in and stump me with some music trivia, then it's going to cost me. And Catherine, she says last week, why do you want to drink that nasty stuff? Why do you want to drink that MALORT? And I told her, I said, it's not that I want to. I said, it's a punishment. Hold on a second here, people. Let me do this real quick. Let's put the phone number up. There it is. Call into the show. The number's across the bottom of the screen. All right. So you can call in starting now. But she asks me, she says, so why do you want to drink that nasty stuff? And I said, it's not that I want to do it. I said, but it's a punishment. I said, and it's the price I'm willing to pay to get people to participate in Friday Night Live. So I don't know. I have no idea. So how was everyone's week? I hope you've had a great week. It is Friday. We are live. It is the end of the week. I was trying to play this song. I think I may have mentioned it before, but I was trying to play this song by Loverboy called Friday Night. I wanted to put it in my library here on my video service, and then play it at the beginning and even the end of the show. So, unfortunately, because it's not my music, it's copyrighted and all that stuff, I can't do it. My service won't allow me to do it. So I'm trying to find some kind of music that sort of sounds like it, but I can always sing it, right? I don't think any of you want me to sing it, but I can always sing it. And it's just such a cool song. And it's apropos for tonight, Friday night, Friday night. I just got paid. No sleep till Monday, Friday night, Friday night. Who cares? It's only money. You know, stuff like that. Yes. All right. Hey, we got a call coming in. Hey, wait, hold on a second. What's happening, dude?
Not much. Don't sing.
Oh, and for everybody watching, if you can't tell by the sound of that voice, that is my wingman and regular show contributor. That's Spaz. What's going on, dude?
That voice. That is my wingman and regular show contributor.
Oh, I'm hearing myself echoing. Are you watching me on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm watching you on YouTube.
All right. How's everything going?
Going well. You were like a second or two behind.
Well, it is on your side. You're coming in just fine, but there is going to be
to do with the Ben Boehner program. It's just the way it is. Huh?
Yeah, there's just a little bit of a delay. So, how was your week? How was your week at work?
A very long week.
Oh, really?
But as long as I don't have to sing, it's Friday. I'm good.
Hey, but you know that song from Loverboy.
At least people aren't bullying you yet.
Yeah, it can't hurt me. That's all right.
Yeah, I do know that song from Loverboy.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I like that one.
Just like I said, let the professionals handle
that. Hey, I'm a singer of songs. Come on. Hey, so how did softball go last night?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
I asked you how softball went last night.
I didn't play last night.
Oh,
we had a bye.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, we've had 2 byes in a row, so we should be playing again next week.
Oh, okay. Well, time to work on your swing, that's for sure. Well, now maybe instead of hitting into a double play, you know, you can you can get one over the
in my dreams. I haven't had a chance.
Go ahead.
Well,
you're hearing me on delay. That's what it is. Instead of listening to me on the phone, you're hearing me on delay.
Nevertheless, I thought I'd call in and say hello. I hope you had a good week as well.
Yeah, week was pretty good. It was all right, man. And you know, this is just a good way to wrap it up. Just having a little bit of fun, and I'm going to try to get in another show tomorrow. It just depends. You know, I've got to get this Foreigner show put together, brother.
Yeah, you have to do another show whenever.
Well, I tell you what. Let's you and I do the Foreigner show together.
Okay.
Okay. We'll start at the beginning, you know, and go through their catalog and talk about all of our experiences with Foreigner and go through all that stuff. We'll do a whole show on Foreigner, you and I. How's that?
As long as you don't have to sing for the group Tellison, you're good.
No singing. Hey, that band broke up 40 years ago.
So that the record we were listening to, it kept skipping.
That's right. So maybe we do it next week. You want to do it next? Right. You want to do it next week?
Maybe talk to the boss.
Okay.
Put the ball in chain.
Yeah. Just get back to me, and then we'll get it going. Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna let you go because you got a show to do.
Yeah. And I just want to.
I'm gonna watch. If you choke, I will call you.
Yeah. Hey, tell everybody to call in. All right. Oh, hey, listen. Look,
on the show.
I've got the shot lined up right here for you. Okay.
There should be some meteorites out there that should check in 1983. You shouldn't be drinking that. That's bad for you.
Well, it's part of the deal. People call in. I got to take a shot. So.
Well, for me, you don't have to.
Oh, you're giving me a break. Whew.
Well, give it to Catherine.
She won't touch this stuff. Are you kidding me?
You can have my shot.
Yeah. All right. Well, talk to the boss and get back to me. We'll see if we can get it done next week. I want to get this done while Foreigner's still hot.
All right. I'm going to let you go, man, because you got to do your show.
All right, brother. Thanks. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Sounds good.
Love you, dude.
Talk to you later.
All right. See you. Bye. Hey, that was Spaz. Yes, it was. That's great. That's great. Oh, yeah. Well, this is for you, Spaz. I'm sorry. A deal is a deal, okay? I can't. I know you said I could take a pass, but a deal's a deal. And I put a Bean Boozled bean in there. I don't know what flavor it is. I'll find out. All right, here we go. Oh, that's bad. The bean stuck to the bottom of the shot glass. Oh, that's pretty bad stuff. Terrible. Ugh. Ooh. Whew. Well, that's all right. Listen. So yeah, I've been wanting to get this Foreigner show put together, but with being back at work, it's gosh, it's tough. And I don't know if I shared with her. I think I told everybody. I mean, I'm putting in 55, 60 hours a week. And so it's just tough to have any extra time to start writing a show and putting it all together. But we're going to get it done, and I'm glad Spaz wants to get on board, and I think it'll be a good exchange between the two of us, just to kind of go through the Foreigner catalog and like I had said to him, talk about our experiences with Foreigner, and just share that with you guys. I think it'll be cool. We haven't done one like this. Well, I mean, we've done the Journey shows. We did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees. And Spaz, he's a good contributor. He comes with he always comes prepared. Let's put it that way. I mean, he brings his material. So it's good. It kind of takes a little bit of load off of me too. But yeah, we'll get it done. See if we can get that one done next week for you. Doesn't mean we'll cut out on Friday Night Live. We'll see. Maybe. But I'll let you know. I always let you guys know. 24 hours. Well, I don't know. Today it wasn't. I think I let everybody know I gave you all about 7 or 8 hours notice. But anyway, so look, we're having a good time, right? Ooh, I got to get some of that nasty Malort taste out of my mouth. It just, the bad thing about the Malort, it just like sits there on your tongue. You can't get rid of it. I don't know what it is. It's just so nasty. Whatever. Ugh. Oh, man. But yes, back to work. Cuts into my show time. Cuts into my time to do show prep. Whatever. Oh, wait. Hang on here. Let's get to... Got some comments. Oh. Debbie, I see you there. When are you going to do another stout tasting? I don't know. Well, we'll figure something out. Are you talking about on the show? We weren't doing a stout tasting on the show last week, if that's what you're referring to. That was Catherine and Jim busting in the studio. I don't know. Somehow they think that Friday Night Live is like a drunk show. And it's not. I'm not trying to get drunk. Okay? The MALORT Challenge is just to entice people to call in and to participate. So that's what it's all about. It's not trying to get tanked up. Trust me, I don't want to get tanked. Ugh, especially on MALORT. Who wants that? But yeah. So we'll see. I know that I don't know, an hour or so. And my brother's here. He's downstairs with Catherine again. He brought over some more Imperial Stout from the brewery. Thanks, guys, at the brewery. Always good guys there. What did he bring over? He brought over Sunday. So it's supposed to taste kind of like an ice cream sundae on Sunday. So he brought it over just so that we could crack open the bottle and taste. And thanks, Debbie. I'm glad that I could be a little comedy relief for you. That's my job here, okay? So he wanted to try it, so we cracked it open, and it was pretty good. The one last week that we had, that was the blueberry stack. Thanks, Spaz. Spaz is telling me we drink too much on this show. I can't help it. But I know you, before I continue, Debbie, I'm sorry. But yeah, you would really think that we're just a bunch of drunkards. And that is like the furthest from the truth. We hardly drink. And when we drink, we don't drink that much. We really honestly don't. I know it's hard to convince anybody to believe that, but it is the truth. I promise. We don't drink to, get drunk. It's nothing like that. Nothing like that at all, because then it takes away from the experience of enjoying what it is that you're tasting. So, and that's really what we just do. We just do tastings. We've done a tequila tasting. We did that. We did that last year. We had a tequila tasting here. We had a martini tasting, and got another phone call. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Hello, what's up?
Okay, I want to do Stump the Chump.
Oh gosh. Okay, Stump the Chump. No, Spaz, I'm not a lush. This is my brother, Stump the Chump. Okay, all right. What? All right, go ahead.
Okay. What song from the 1975 self-titled album Ted Nugent created a bit of an uproar with feminists?
I am going to.
If you know this, I'm going to freak out.
I'm going to say Stranglehold.
You dick.
See? So you didn't stump this chump.
All right.
All right. Get out of here. See ya. Yes. Uh-huh. So anyway, Debbie, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure when we'll do another tasting. Actually, you know what I was thinking about doing is we'll do another tasting on the program. Don't know if it'll be a stout tasting since we've done that. I think we'll maybe do a tequila tasting. Yes, we have done it as family and friends, but we haven't done one on the show. And I am a tequila guy, so it'd be kind of cool to just introduce the audience to some different tequilas and kind of go through it just like we have with the stouts, that kind of thing. So we'll see if we can have some fun with that coming up here. In the near future. But barbecue. Yeah, there you go. So back to work. I have this thing. I have this thing. I guess it's my own hang up about work ethic. And where I work, there's a lot of younger guys, and for those of you who don't know, I mean, most of you know in the audience here, because my audience isn't super huge, but most of you know I'm 58 years old. Okay, I'll be 59 in August, and I've been in my line of work. I've been which is the food service business. I've been in my line of work. Let me see. Coming up on the 10th of this month, March, will be 38 years. So I've done a lot. And it just, I don't know. I don't know if it's a generational thing or not, but I know it can be taught. And I have a thing about work ethic. And I just believe that no matter what your job is, it's your responsibility to show up every day and do it. And I just have a problem with some of the guys that I work with, and most of them are younger, probably. Well, some of them I hate to admit I'm old enough to be their father, but I don't know where it comes from. They have like no work ethic, and I think it's so important to have that, because when you have a good work ethic, when you are willing to show up every day to work and you show up sick. I was telling somebody today, you go to work sick and you call in sick when you feel good. You use your sick days. I'm getting capped on for those who can't. I don't know if you can see the comments, but I'm getting beat up on over here. Thanks, Spaz. But you have a responsibility to show up, and yes, you show up when you're sick and use your sick days for when you feel good. You can enjoy those days. So it's kind of just the opposite a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling, and I may have mentioned this before, but if you go way back to the Bro Show, where Jim and Chuck and we were talking about our dad and all the issues we had, and I won't rehash all that, but for all the issues that our dad had, the one thing he had was a strong work ethic. And like I said, I don't know if it's a generational thing or not, but and I don't know if it's because he owned his own business, but he showed up every day, 6 days a week, sometimes 7, opening his own shop at 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I guess it was just ingrained in me. You show up, you have a responsibility, and it doesn't matter what your job is. I said it before that if you pick up dog crap for a living, be the best at it. Take pride in it, be the best at it. It doesn't matter what you do for a living, but be the best at it and have a great work ethic. And it can be taught. It's not something that you get through. It's not a hereditary thing. Let's put it that way. You don't get it. It's not passed down from generation to generation. I think it can be taught. Sometimes work environment helps to create that, but I think sometimes family can help create that. But everything starts within here. It starts with yourself. And I don't know. I don't want to be preachy about work ethic, but you just show up when it's your when you've got a job to do. It's your responsibility. You show up, and that's it. I guess. I don't know. I don't know why I went off on that tangent about work ethic. I guess it was just top of mind, but I don't know. There was something else I wanted to touch on, and I forgot what it is because I was ranting about work ethic. So the one thing I hope we get tonight is a phone call from somebody who hasn't called into this program before and is kind of new to this and wants to participate. I certainly hope so. That would be great. Oh, I do know what I wanted to touch on. Hold on a second here. Hold on as I move my water out of the way and move my box of nasty Bean Boozled beans out of the way. I got to look something up here. This is great. This is great. I'm not going to do a state of the podcast. Not yet. I'll give it another month or so before we do another one of those. But what I thought was really cool, and let me get it here. Catherine pointed it out to me. And she pointed it out to me the other day. Where is it? Let me see. Let's see. It's further more download. I'm looking at some stats on the audio version of the podcast. So on Buzzsprout, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, all that stuff. Okay. Let me see. Where is it? Where'd it go? Shoot. Where's the oh, there it is. Locations. So I've said before that this show is worldwide. And we actually have someone who has someone, I'm not going to say they're a regular listener, but we are on 6 of the 7 continents worldwide. Yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that's really, really cool. So we're in North America. We just picked up, I think, two listeners. It could be the same person in Brazil. So we're in South America. We're in Europe. We're in Asia. We're in Australia. And let me look at here. All episodes. Bam. And the new one we picked up was in Africa. I just think that is so cool. Oh, I think that is so cool. But Catherine pointed out to me, I think we just have one listener in Canada because they're coming from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. All the listens. So I'm assuming it's the same person. They've heard every episode. I think that's great. That is so awesome. And to you out there in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, I say thank you very much for listening to this program, listening to every single one of them. Unless you've listened to 130, however many times. But I think it's the same person has listened to every single episode. So again, I'm reading the comments. Thanks, Spaz. She's telling me I should speak Spanish so I can get the Mexican audience. Yeah, I don't think we're in Central America, but we are on 6 of the 7 continents. And the only continent that we have no listeners, and it's no shock, is Antarctica. So I just, that blows me away. That just blows me away. I think that's so cool, and I'm very humbled by it. And thank you very much to everybody out there who listens or who watches this program, whether it's nationwide or worldwide. It's so cool. And I don't care if there's 100 views on an episode or 1,000 views. And I'll be honest, and everybody can just look through my library. I don't have 1,000 views on any episode. But I'll say this, that my interview with Alex Villanueva is the biggest show. It's the biggest, it's the most viewed episode so far. So thank you to everybody who has seen that. I think there was some good information. I think there's some great information there, and it was pretty eye-opening. But I have to thank my good friend Troy Silva and his wife Debbie Silva. They were instrumental in getting some eyes on on that show. But yeah. So back to the stats. You know, I just think it's really cool. And I'll say this too. That is with almost no participation from my family at all. Almost none. So I giggle because I've said that I've said before that, you know, I've tried to grow the audience and I try to grow my listenership, but how can I expect anyone else to watch this podcast or listen to this podcast if I can't get my own family to do it? My own mother doesn't do that, you know. But you know, she just says to me, she says, I'm not into that music stuff. Okay, mom, thanks. Whatever, you know. Mom's supposed to be like my biggest cheerleader, right? Yeah. So I'm just waiting for someone to call so that you know, this Malort here will go down the hatch. Where did my here's my let's see, here's my 80s trivia. So I'm gonna throw this question out. God, I was researching some stuff here. Oh, it's like the easiest stuff. The easiest. If you don't know the answers to these questions, something is wrong. I was looking at it, I was going, I mean, how can I even possibly ask these questions? I can ask 6 or 7 of them, and if you know, they all get answered correctly, I'll be on the floor before the end of the program. That's how easy these are. Okay. So I'm going to pick. All right. I'm going to pick this one. This one is probably scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest. This one's probably a 6. So first person to call in and answer. Yeah, right here. Nasty Malort. Got to take it. All right, here's the question. Which popular toy line featuring small collectible figures was introduced in 1982? All right. I'm not going to sit here in silence and wait. Hurry up. Okay. And I suppose, no. You got to call in. You have to call in. No, you can't give the answer, or you can't leave the answer in the comments. You have to call in. Oh, let me think. So upcoming guests, I think it was 2-3 days ago. I reached out to Bruce Kulick, formerly of Kiss. So I'm hoping to hear back from someone. Today, this afternoon, I called the management group for Uriah Heep, inquiring about Mick Box. As I mentioned, I'm trying to get these two guys on the show. They would be fabulous on the program. So I reached out to the management, and yeah, just hoping I hear back soon. And then and thank you, Catherine. There's a woman that works out at her gym where she goes every morning. Let me open this back up. Sorry. All right. And she's a motivational speaker, and she's written a book. It's a bestseller. And I'm not going to get into the book. I'm not going to get into her name, but she's going to be coming on the program. She's going to come in studio, but she wants me to read the book first. Oh, not that I have an aversion to reading, because I love reading. I mean, well, you can't see them too much in this screen here, but I think most of the time you can see a bunch of books on the shelf here, and that's only the rock and roll autobiographies, and that's not the other ones. They're out in my loft on the bookshelves. So I do love to read, but work just takes so much time away that it's very difficult. But so she wants me to read the books. I think what I might do is download the audio version of it get it knocked out, and then get her on the show. I think it'd be a ton of fun. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. So maybe in the next couple of weeks, we'll get that done. And I'll let you know. I'll keep you up to date. No one has called in with the answer to the question. Come on. Here's your 80s trivia question. Which popular toy line featuring small collectible figures was introduced in 1982? Okay. I know there are enough people viewing to answer. Okay. I know there are. Because I can see with my own eyes, and you probably can see it yourselves. So somebody can call the show. The number to call in is at the bottom of the screen. And what are we doing here? No. I don't need that. Oh, okay. I don't want that. I don't need that. No, Catherine's trying to produce for me, and she's trying to bring in. She's trying to. No. She's trying to bring in the book, and I said I didn't want to mention it right now because I don't want to pimp it. Yeah, so I'll wait till we get her booked, and then she comes in, and then we'll really talk about the book. Probably Kiss stuff. What are you talking about, Spaz? Yeah, let me know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. Unless you're referring to my books or something, I'm not sure. But still, nobody calling in to answer the question. What's going on here? Come on. Don't leave me hanging like this. All right. We got 23 more minutes to go. This is actually going to be kind of cool because I'll probably get out of this. I'll probably get out of the studio tonight with only one drink in me. That's awesome. That's awesome. I honestly thought, and maybe it was just, I don't know. Maybe I was reaching for something, but I honestly thought I was going to empty this bottle tonight because I thought you were all going to want to see me fall on the floor. Hasn't happened yet. See, so much so that sitting on the floor here next to me is another bottle of MALORT. I told you I had 3 bottles. So, yeah, that one's sitting there. Doesn't look like it's going to get open tonight. Nope. But anyway, so 2 people have left the show. That's all right. It's not a problem at all. Where do we go from here? Huh? Where do we go? How do you like my Bohemian Queen shirt? Yeah, I got it. There we go. That is that's Pauly Z's Queen tribute band, and they're fabulous. And he's got a benefit show coming up on April the 11th. That's a Thursday night. That's for the David Z Foundation. Pauly's going to come back on the show. I'm hoping to get him on March 22nd. I'm hoping for that day. I'm hoping that day fits his schedule because it fits my schedule. I took the day off. I have all day to record a show. So we'll see. We'll see. He is going to come back on because we're going to talk about the benefit show. We're going to talk about the David Z Foundation and whatever else we get into. And so still trying to get his drummer, I shouldn't say his drummer, but the drummer for ZO2, Joey Casada, still trying to get him on the program. I reached out to him. He was like, "Oh yeah, sure, let's do it," and we haven't been able to connect. So we'll see. Sweet child, where do we go now? Why don't you just try to answer the question, Debbie? Somebody call in and answer the trivia question, or call with your own question. Okay, remember, music trivia, Stump the Chump. All right, we're gonna get this segment off the ground. We're gonna. Oh, hang on a second. Cancel that. I hit my keyboard here. Something popped up on the screen. So yeah, we're gonna get the Stump the Chump segment off the ground because I really like it. I think it's a good idea. Thank you, Jim, for that. You get full credit, of course, for that recommendation. But back to Joey. Yeah, we haven't been able to connect, so it's still in the works. There's still stuff coming up. The one guest I was really crossing my fingers and hoping to get on here, that it doesn't look like it's going to happen, and it might be too late for it to happen. Well, yes and no. Was Steve Garvey. I really was looking forward to having Steve Garvey on, but I'm nobody. So, I'm I'm just small time here. But I was really hoping to get him on before the election. And for those of us in California, our primary day, our election day is Tuesday, March the 5th. And being that it's the first, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. But, you never know. I just don't see it happening. But if he wins his Senate race, then maybe I'll reach out to him, and he'd like to come on the program. We'll see, especially if he wins. Oh, okay. Let me see. Sweet child, where do we go? Well, okay. Debbie's in the okay. Debbie doesn't want to call in, so she's leaving it in the comments. She says, "Sweet child, where do we go now?" And she wants to know who sings that. Well, that line is, first off, Deb, come on. That's from Sweet Child of Mine from Guns N' Roses. You can go ahead and type in the answer. Yeah, Spaz knew that one too. Yeah. Right, Deb? Come on, tell me I'm right. Not what? Not for Ben. What? What do you mean? What do you mean easy? Not for me. Of course, it's easy for me. I just answered it. Jeez. I mean, I'm not all knowing, but I'm pretty good when it comes to music trivia, especially when it comes to the 80s. That's like my 70s too. 70s and 80s. That's my wheelhouse when it comes to not only my music appreciation, but when it comes to my knowledge and my music trivia. That's it right there. 70s and 80s, especially the I guess early to mid 80s. Yeah, that's the wheelhouse in rock, pop, or top 40 music. In the later the back half of the 80s, not so much. It got a little how do I say it? It got a little too, I don't want to say poppy, but maybe a little too dancey. He started getting into some of the boy bands and that kind of stuff. And I don't know. But but that 70s and early to mid 80s stuff, that's my wheelhouse. Because earlier you were saying, where do we go now? Okay. Well, all right. That's where it came from, Deb. But I'm right. Yeah, I got the answer correct. Yes. Just let me know, because that shot of MALORT is lined up right here, and a deal's a deal. So yeah. So welcome into everyone who has just joined the program. As you know, it's Friday night and we are live. This is Friday Night Live number 4. And I think that's what we're just going to title the episode to, Friday Night Live 4. And when we get to like 13 or something like that, think of Friday the 13th, right? How many of those did they have? Oh my gosh. But yeah, they were just so, I don't know, after a while I think it just got ridiculous. And I don't know who anybody out there is familiar with the Friday the 13th movies, but for me, I think the first 3 were really, really good. The first 3 were good. Even though the third one was in 3D, just watch it not in 3D. But oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. She said I got it right. But yeah, after a while, they just got a little bit ridiculous. But even Friday the 13th, Part 9, which I had to watch that one just because my radio heroes, Mark and Brian, were in that one. They got killed by Jason. So I had to see that one. But yeah, at some point the Friday the 13th movies got a little bit ridiculous. I don't know. But even so did the Halloween movies. Wait, let me see. The Jefferson Airplane song, but I don't know what Jefferson Airplane song. What are we talking about, Debbie? There was a 10th Friday the 13th. Yeah, but I think there was another one too, Spaz. Spaz is in the comments there. I think number 10 was when Jason goes to outer space or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. I stopped watching them after like 6. But even the Halloween movies got ridiculous. And Halloween was like it. That was it. When we were kids, when we were in high school, oh yeah. Michael Myers, that was our guy. And we'd go see those movies. And but I mean, that was the first one, that one's just an all-time classic. And then there was Halloween 2. And oh yes, hold the Halloween thought. One pill makes you larger, another makes you small. Yes, but the one that mother gives you doesn't do anything at all. Go ask Alice. Yeah, that's I Catherine. Oh, you're right. I did miss your question. What 67 song is based on the Lewis Carroll book, Allison? No, it's Alice in Wonderland, not Allison Wonderland. Okay, that's like your London Bridges. Okay, that's an inside joke, people. Yeah, that one's. Holy cow! What's the name of that song? Oh gosh, what's the name of the song? We all know it. We all know the Jefferson, the Jefferson. Actually, that was Jefferson Airplane. Gosh, we all know that song. Gosh, what was it? The end of the song is "Feed Your Head, Feed Your Head." Sorry, Spasm, singing again. Feed your head. Wow. I don't know. I can't think of it. I know everything about the song, and for whatever reason, I can't think of the title. But you're supposed to call in. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see if I'm going to take this shot of Malort here, Catherine. Sorry I missed your question. But, oh, yeah, getting back to Halloween, it got a little ridiculous when you got into 4 and 5 and 6. That's it. Thanks, Spat. Oh, gosh. All right. Okay, just to make Catherine happy, you're right. It is White Rabbit. Thank you, Spaz. Great job. If you let these beans sit in here too long, oh, they stick to the bottom of the glass. Oh. Well, look. At least I'm making it. Oh, but you know what? The bean on this one's a good one. I don't know. It's tastes kind of like passion fruit. At least it wasn't barf or skunk spray or canned dog food or something like that. Yeah, so good stuff. Thanks. But it looks like we're going to get through the program without a studio invasion like last week, which was fine. And we're just having fun. And this is Friday Night Live, for crying out loud. It's just very loose. Not a lot of topics to talk about. Just looking for people to call in and participate. So, got to get that Malort taste out of my mouth. So, let's see. Next Friday, that's what, the 8th? Yeah, that's the 8th. As of today, we'll be back next Friday for another Friday Night Live. We'll mix it up a little bit. Maybe I'll let Jim and Catherine in the studio kick it up a notch or so. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But want everybody to call in, participate, stump the chump. Come on now. And nobody called in to answer my trivia question. My trivia question again. And nobody even left it in the comments. Which popular toy line featuring small collectible figures was introduced in 1982? And no one has called in with the answer. So I'm going to give you the answer. And it is Cabbage Patch Kids. We all remember those ugly things, right? They look like they were made out of mom's pantyhose, stuffed with like socks or something like that. Yeah. But you couldn't get them anywhere. They were, you had to fight people in line to get them, especially at Christmas time. But okay, whatever. Well, there's a couple minutes left in the show, and I'm gonna throw out one more question. All right, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm going. Oh my gosh, I'm scrolling these questions. It's so funny. It is so funny, Debbie. You asked me. You gave the line from Sweet Child of Mine, and I scrolled through these questions, and there's one here. Who sang the pop hit Sweet Child of Mine? Guns N' Roses. So I'm going to ask this question. This one's pretty easy, okay? So in the last remaining minutes of the show, let's see who can get it. Which actor starred as John McClane in the 1988 action film Die Hard? You have to call in. You have to call in with the answer, okay? And in order for in order for this knucklehead here to take a shot of this beautiful MALORT. All right. Oh, Spaz is telling me that his wife, Nancy, who he refers to as the boss, says hi. So hi, Nancy. It's funny. Last Saturday morning, I saw a message on my Facebook. Somebody says, a friend, and she's been a friend for, almost 40 years, maybe longer than that. She says, "Oh, I wish I knew you were live last night. I missed it, but I saw it today," or something along those lines. So she watched Friday Night Live from last week, but she missed it live. She wanted to see it live. So, Robin, if you're out there, I hope you're watching. Okay? And if you're not watching live, then I hope you're watching the program anyway. No. Oh, yeah, I'm not taking a shot, Nancy. No. I'm not doing it just because you said so. Debbie, you've got to call in with that answer. Hang on, I got a call coming in. Hang on. Let's see. Hello. Hey, what's going on, girl?
I hear you're doing a live show right now. Is that correct?
Are you must not be watching it. Your mother must have texted you and said, "Call in."
No. You guys do all that promo and stuff.
Oh, yes, we are doing. Okay. People out there, this is my daughter Tess calling into the show. So, all right. Yeah, say hello to everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, everyone. Yeah.
Do you have any listeners right now? Do you have a lot of listeners?
I have 6 whole viewers right now.
Oh, wow. Anyone we know?
Well, let me see. Aunt Debbie, Spaz, and probably, I'm sure your mom has it on downstairs. Other than that, I don't know the other 3, not that I'm aware of anyway. So,
wow.
But that's okay, because 6 is the highest number of viewers I've had for any Friday Night Live.
That's what I was about to say. So that's awesome.
I know.
So, I think you should celebrate that.
well, Spaz's wife Nancy is already calling me a wussy because she's saying take a shot, and I told her no, that it's not about taking a shot for the sake of taking a shot. I'm not trying to fall out of the chair. Although, like an idiot here, and maybe she's watching as well. Yeah, if you're watching, Nancy, I poured a drink right here. I poured a shot, and it has a nasty bean in it too. So,
wait, you already poured a shot?
Well, I've only taken 2, so which is good. So
What will it take for you to pour another?
Well, usually somebody has to call in, or or when I give a trivia question, if someone calls in with the answer, then I take a drink. Or if they call in for the new segment of Stump the Chump.
Okay, give me a trivia question.
Hang on. I took Nancy's challenge, so hold on. Oh, those beans get stuck at the bottom. I don't want... Anyway. Okay. I'm going to give you a trivia question, Tess. All right. This is it's all 80s trivia.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I should give you this one because I know you won't get it. No, I'm going to give you this one. Who starred as the character Alex P. Keaton in the TV series Family Ties?
I've never even seen that show, Ben. So I have
Okay.
I wouldn't even be able to ballpark on that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me give you another one. This one might be easier. Which crime drama series featured a detective duo named Sonny Crockett and Ricardo Tubbs?
Sonny Crockett. Was this exclusively in the 80s, this show?
Yes. I'm holding up the answer to your question, Debbie, right there. Okay. Yeah.
Was it?
Come on.
Was it?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Google it. Go ahead. Good job, Spaz.
It's Miami Vice.
You guys are cheaters. You guys are cheaters. Okay.
Girl, give me another one.
Oh my gosh. All right. How about if I give you, I'll give you a movie one. All right.
I don't know if that's better.
Who played the character Marty McFly in the film Back to the Future, released in 1985?
I know this one.
Well, I don't know. You have a, come on.
What is his name? He has like Parkinson's or something now, right?
I'm not sure. Come on. Go ahead, Google it. You're
no,
right.
no, I'm gonna get it. Michael J. Fox.
Is
that correct?
You're such a cheater. Oh my god.
I actually knew that one. I've actually seen all three of those movies.
Yeah, well, so have I, but you're such a cheater. Oh my gosh.
Well, then give me another one. I'll answer it really
You
quick.
pumpkin eater. I've already poured the shot. Forget it, all right?
Give me a music one, though.
Ugh. Oh.
You have that big binder with all like the stuff.
I what?
Do you have the big binder with all the questions?
No, actually, I excuse me, I just looked these up.
Well, give me a music one that I might know.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna give you this one here. I can't give you one that's too easy. I'm gonna give you this one, but this doesn't count. All right, I already took a shot after you cheated. So, who had a hit with the song "Living on a Prayer" in 1986?
Bon Jovi.
Oh, okay, good. You got it.
Heyo.
Heyo. All right, how about this one? Who sang the iconic power ballad "Total Eclipse of the Heart" in 1983?
No. Was it?
What?
I know the song.
Well, yeah, I know it too. It's actually a really good song. It's written by Jim Steinman. And if you listen to I want the full title of the song. "Making Love Out of Nothing at All" by Air Supply. That is Total Eclipse of the Heart. It's the same darn song. All you gotta do is just listen to them both back to back, and you'll agree. They were both written by Jim Steinman too. You don't know the artist? Come on. All right. Well, good. I stumped you. It's Bonnie Tyler.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah, she hit number.
I grew up on the Glee version of that song. I'll tell you that.
Oh.
My mom could say I have this CD from season 3, or it was the third CD from season 1 of Glee, and Auntie Debbie actually gave me that because Auntie Debbie and I watched a lot of Glee. But my mom and I, like literally for years, we would just play that CD on the drive to school.
Gotcha.
And that was one of the songs on there.
Okay, so listen. I'm about ready to end the show. Where are you headed right now?
David and I were at Wild Goose, and then we walked over to this place called the Crack Shack, and they have like just chicken and stuff. So we were there, and we just stepped outside, but we're about to turn back right now.
Okay. All right. Well, tell David I said what's up, and Uncle Jim's calling, so I got to take his call. I love you. See ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye. What do you want?
Hey, chump. Okay.
That's me.
Okay. Get ready to pour that thing.
All right.
This song is a gorgeous song. The guy sings it really well. What 1968 song that peaked at number 2 was considered inappropriate and somewhat scandalous by some. However, it was totally misconstrued.
1968, huh?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna. I gave away too much on the last one.
You didn't give away too much on the last one. The last one was really easy anyway.
Yeah, that's because I gave too much away.
No, I knew that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why. Okay.
I knew it anyway.
Oh wait. Okay. So I actually gave Catherine the one with the white rabbit.
Okay, so what was it again? 1968.
Yeah, 1968.
Yeah.
And it peaked at number 2.
Peaked at number 2.
Right. The guy had an awesome voice, and it was considered very inappropriate / scandalous by some. However, the people that were saying that and thinking that weren't really understanding the song. They were just totally, just like jumping to conclusions. And we're looking really deep.
Okay. Let me ask you this: band or solo artist?
Band.
Band. Oh, band. Oof. Oh, man.
Is that the cap coming off the MALORT?
No, the cap is already off. Okay, hold on.
Sound of a jelly bean clinking in the glass?
No, not yet. Hold on. Band, 1968, number 2. Controversial song, but not really a controversial song. I mean, yeah, okay.
Oh, it created controversy.
Well, yes, but I mean, but it was misconstrued, right?
Right.
Okay.
But it was so well done. The guy sang it so well, and it was put together so well that a lot of the young guys, a lot of the young people just overlooked it. It was the older generation that.
Okay. Hold on. This might be too late. 68 might be too late for this song, but I'm going to guess it. And I'm trying to think of the name of the band, and I can't think of the name of the band. But is it Louie Louie?
Nope. That's totally different. Okay, so drink, pal.
Shut up.
Let me know when you're ready to drink, and I'll give you the name of the name of the song.
I've got it right here. Okay, I just emptied the bottle. All right, that was it. And I just hang on. Let me get a brown. I'm getting a brown bean because I have no idea what it is. All right.
Brown bean. Oh, that means it tastes like shit.
Probably. Okay, so see here. Look, the bottle's empty. All right.
I'm not looking at the screen.
That's fine.
All right.
Well.
Out of place.
All right.
There's no reverb.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Down the hatch. Ugh.
So you ought to listen to this song. It's very good.
Oh, that's a nasty bean. The bean is worse. Oh, yeah, the bean is worse than the MALORT.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah. So
shut up.
So anyway, the name of the song is "Young Girl" by Gary Paul.
Oh, and the Union Gap. Oh, I just spit out the bean. Oh.
Yeah. So for those of you that on this podcast that have never heard this song, listen to it. Get your own, dig deep. Don't just listen to it at the upper level. Listen to it. What's going on behind the scenes?
Okay.
And it's just a very well done song, and it's the guy does a good job. He got a lot of hate for that. Anyway,
young girl, get out of my mind. Is it out of my mind or out of my heart?
Out of my life.
Out of my life. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Wait. Hold it before you hang up. Yeah, I remember that. But you know something? Okay. Let me say this though. When it when it comes to music, and when it comes to a lot of those artists in the late 60s and early 70s, when they were writing their songs, they were saying, they would say, oh God, now I'm trying to think. Foreigner got some crap for this, and it's funny I bring up Foreigner because I'm going to do a Foreigner show coming up here maybe next week with Spaz, but they would get crap. They would say, they would use words in the lyrics like child or baby or things along those lines, and Foreigner used the word child in Hot Blooded. And it was like, they got criticized because people would say, oh, they're talking about young girls and this and that and underage girls and all that. No, and it doesn't mean that stuff. It doesn't necessarily mean they're talking about underage girls when these artists were doing that. Now, but times were a lot different too, and we're so friggin' sensitive as a society now. We get bent out of shape over the dumbest things. These are just songs, It's some of this stuff is just absolutely so silly.
You don't have to tell me that.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, look, I got it wrong. I took your drink. Spaz is saying Wilson Pickett, but no, it's not Wilson Pickett. It was Gary Puckett and the Union Gap. Yeah. Okay, look, we're overtime. So listen, brother, is my pizza here? Is my pizza here?
Yep.
All right. Yes, I'm gonna go eat, folks. All right, see you, brother.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. Okay. All right, look. We're in overtime here on Friday Night Live. It's fun. It really is. It's a lot of fun to do this and just kind of read the comments in the chat, talk to you as if you're right here in the studio almost. It's great. Hi, Yvette. I see you there. Yeah, I see your comment. So this is fun, and this is why I do it, because it's loose. There's no real topic to talk about. We're going to talk about anything, but we're going to mix it up, and we're going to try to lighten the mood with the music trivia, with the calling in and the MALORT challenge, with our brand new segment, thanks to you, Jim, Stump the Chump. I think that's so great. I'm sure it's not completely original, but Stump the Chump. I think that is so cool. And yes, I am the chump. But that's what it's all about. It's just having some fun, being loose, and getting to talk with you and read your comments live on the air. So everybody's saying hi to each other over here. It's great. I love it. But look, I'm gonna go have some pizza now. I'm hungry. Okay. So as we close it out, this program is always available on multiple podcast platforms: Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Spotify. And I didn't say it earlier, so I'm going to say it now. Or just search the Ben Maynard Program. When you search the Ben Maynard Program, you'll have a lot of options to choose from. And I want to steer everybody towards Buzzsprout because that's where my website is. However, listen, please, if you listen to the audio version and don't just watch the video, if you listen to the audio version of this show, leave a comment. That would be so great. And out there in Canada, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, leave a comment. You've listened to every single one of these shows, so leave a comment. I want to see comments coming through on the audio version of this show, not just the video, not just here on YouTube. So everybody's just saying hello to each other on the comments. It's nuts. If you are watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe to this channel. Give me a thumbs up and leave a comment, because I like comments and I'll read them. I'll read comments. I reply to your comments. So leave a comment. All right. Last but not least, follow me on Instagram. Simply one big giant word. My handle is Ben Maynard Program. So with that, it is a wrap for Friday Night Live. March the 1st, Friday Night Live 4. Yeah, you like that, huh? All right. Once again, this is the Ben Maynard Program. Tell a friend.